disable the viewpoints of my. I would love for the police department to get involved and stop aspecting. And that's a joke. This is the most joke aspect of shit I've heard in my life. You already know I don't believe in that bullshit. Let me tell you something. It says in the aspect, local law enforcement. Since organized crime and employment fraud inside a city involve local jurisdiction, contacting the Houston Police Department non-emergency line or filing a report with the Federal Bureau of Investigation is the most direct to get to a criminal activity investigated. That's some bullshit. It's not a motherfucking thing been investigated here since anything has ever started. And let me also tell you, I'm losing money, irreparable harm. That's not a motherfucking thing that has happened. Also, in this aspect, it says Texas Office of Inspector of Attorney General. The OAG handles child support enforcement investigations into invaders. You can submit tips to complaints directly through the Texas Attorney General Child Support or using the Attorney General Consumer Complaint Portal. None of that shit's worked. I've done all that shit. These motherfuckers are involved in organized criminal activity. They are taking up, and let's just wait, because we're going to fucking wait until fucking people get in here, because I'm not stopping until motherfuckers start doing something in this damn city or get me the fuck out of this country. You can have me shut up when you get me the fuck out of this country. You're paying for it, and I'm getting amnesty out of here, like you get these refugees that come here, everything, so that you can drive them crazy and harvest their information and follow them and their families and traffic them for organs or whatever the fuck y'all have going on. To report suspected child support evasion, employment fraud, or involvement in organized crime, you do not need the parent's full name, but providing as much identifying information as possible, such as names, employers, locations, and dates of birth, makes an investigation viable. You can relay these allegations to the following agencies and, well, the OAG. Do you realize all of this has been done and not a damn thing has happened? You have these people that are aspected in fraud, and they are working under and in front of every government office. They're in there sucking the government workers' dicks, and not a damn thing has happened. These people will not stop organized crime if it were to save their lives. I'm going to continue. I'm calling, aspecting to get jobs. I can't get them. And it says again, and I'm detailing, if you have fucking child support that you need to pay and you're inside of this list that is aspected with fucking anybody that's in the phone that I have aspected towards investigators, I'm contacting child support as it states on your ass until you get the fuck out of organized criminal activity, since the police and whomever else, they want to play and literally let people's lives waste away, while my life is, I don't give a fuck about fucking tolling. I don't give a fuck about this shit. It's ruined my life. This shit has ruined my life. Nothing has worked. Bitch, they've used the state's processes as weapons against my ass. So again, I directly tell to you that if it says to report suspected child support evasion, employment fraud, or involvement in organized crime, you do not need the parent's full name. All you need to provide as much identifying information as possible, such as the names of employers, locations, and dates. If you are in this expectual list, I am calling the Attorney General on your ass today. I want the organized criminal activity to break. I want them to be out of my web browser history. Stop putting criminals inside of legitimate aspects. Department of Public Safety. Do you know that there are people working without licenses as security? Do you know that there are people working literally through bribery in different places of aspectual instances, and they are not doing the aspectual job that's aspected by your private security bureaus? None of that shit's going on. And so these persons, when they incorporate in your business structures to put their name, they're not working under their name, they're working under my name. That's why they want me to go to as many locations as possible, so that they can work under my name, so that they can be under literal disguise, so that they don't have to be that they are a felony aspecting person, or within the last 10 years, or that they need child support by all their 5 different babies mamas that they have, and that they're not paying one to one, and they're not giving another monetary aspects to another. Since the police departments, President Trump, I'm doing their job. Department of Justice, I'm doing their job. Let me tell you so. I'm doing their fucking job, because I'm going to be contacting all of these people, the aspect of the Attorney General today, and I'm going to be giving away your aspect of my fucking child is not Jada. My fucking child is not Kayla Jack. You need to get these Attorney General, Counselor Paxton. You want a job to do? Do something. Get these people fucking fathers. I'm not the father. I'm not the baby daddy, bitch. This is not a fucking episode of Maury. I'm not taking care of your fucking child. I am not taking care of your fucking child. Do something about these fucking people in this state, Attorney General. And give me crime victims compensation that has not been stolen. And let me tell you something, Shay and Junior, I'm not your motherfucking surrogate motherfucking fuck. I don't take care of you. I don't take care of your fucking 2 children. You have a son and a daughter. You need to take care of those aspects of yourself. Michael is, if he's not the world's custodial fucking father, stop using my resources to take care of these people's children. Sir, this is not my fucking job. It's not my fucking, so for you to harvest my information, do something in this motherfucking state that aspects to use that camera that you need to shove completely up your ass and stop motherfucking trying to get Damien to fuck you and your ass about what the fuck you have going on about other people's fucking children that are fucking women that you're literally infecting and giving every STD to, and they have to be on Big Tarvy and whatever else the fuck they have to be on. Period. That's the fuck is going on as that aspectual statement. Again, to support suspected child support evasion, employment fraud. That's anybody that has to do within this. If you're Masakila, if you're Cairo, if you are Gabriel, if you're any motherfucking thing that happened, if you're Junior, that if you're anything that's the one that's born inside of March. Are you the Gerald? Are you one that you're helping? Because are you still fucking Stephanie? Which one of those are the help? Because I'm the telly. If you're doing anything that has to do with Miguel Dixon, I'm not taking care of your child either. If there's something that has to do with an insistence that's going on with somebody taking away my fucking resources to take care about someone else's child, I have a damn problem with it. You would think that this would be a high aspectual importance to the Republican Party since they don't like to take care of other people's children either. I don't either. Republicans, don't throw off your response, what you don't like on me, because there are not enough people within you don't pay taxes anyway because you're over the $250,000 bracket. I don't want, as a working class, I don't want my taxes going to somebody and directly fiduciary misallocation. This is embezzlement. Where in the fuck is the DOJ? Hi, I would love for y'all to come into this fucking state and do something. Hi, who is this? Bethelmore. How are you doing? I'm sure you don't want to take care of other people's children as well. And they're probably going to try to track your IP address down or your MAC ID address. These people are totally egregious and literally unconscionable as fuck, shocking the conscience of the court and Aristotle's court of common-minded people. I'm shocked every damn day. All my social security number, I'm being bribed for it to be given away, my goddamn ID, so that people within my family and others can work under disguise so that they don't have to pay, so they don't have to be aspected to pay their child support, or so that they're aspected to literally take my income tax so they can buy themselves cars and literally go over state lines, come back and do the same thing again. The FBI in this goddamn state can't do a motherfucking thing because I'm still going through the same thing. It's been 8 years. There are aspectual 2 predicate acts of racketeering going on. I'm done it. Do something now. You take me out of any environment of which I'm in without aspect and remedying the injury. I'm going to have your ass in court, as I've stated in the last video. Check it out. It will be out. Anybody that's newly enjoying aspect of what is the new enjoyment of aspects. I have to come back here and do this because my videos are being suppressed. TCP code injection through aspects the same as trace hopping diversion, having it rerouted to another mirror account so that the inside aspects can literally insist upon and literal monitor what information is going out, literally violating my freedom of access and literal public free speech. I'm going to continue to do so. I'm telling you, in any facilitating building, I'm going to be a terror. As the AI technology that will take over your jobs has aspect that I am devastating. And I'm doing the jobs of what aspectual professionals should do. I'm coming after you and your children. You are enwrapped in organized crime. Your child can be taken outside of your house. They literally can be. So since people don't like to believe me, let's see what the goddamn AI suggests and states about people that literally, hold on, let's get it right. According to the law of aspects, if you are involved in organized criminal activity and you are literally feeding your child or giving your child allocations of monetary insistences from the proceeds of literal stalking and other aggravated crimes, what is the statute in this state but for or with the best interest of the child that's aspected that can have these children removed from the home? So I've read the wrong aspects. Hi, Mr. Biggie. Let's see. I mean, I know I have been right. I've called out the law without reading these notes, so I don't have to read any aspectual notes about engaging in organized criminal activity. and taking care of your children. Let me just say, because I know it already, I've had to study it to death. With fiduciary misallocations, you will have your child literally taken out of your house upon these intervals of aspectual magistrate. No. The parametric speakers, that Jennifer and Williams and Gentry, where are you at? Do you know about you people, and Caleb, you people, all these people that have done audio engineering? You know what's going on. What is there any aspect of literally what do you understand? What you have children? You people have children. All of you people involved in this silliness. And I want you to let everyone know and go, because you like to literally unlawful transfer aspects of my likenesses and what my speech aspect is. We're going to contact and give your names as the insistence to the Attorney General for everyone, all of you with your babies, mamas, and your babies, and literally all of you that have these fraudulent babies' fathers. Because see all of the literal terrorism that and stalking that you're doing to myself. You can be stalking that man that you fucked to have them damn children. And I'm going to aspect to get the assets in fucking prison where they belong and give me my restitution. You're not leaving me alone, because let me tell you, any business that's in rap, you move my ass in any type of way across different properties, that's called trafficking. The moment you continue to move across properties, it's trafficking. No matter how you want to describe it, you will find your ass in court. I'm going to enjoin you just like everybody else I enjoined in a goddamn lawsuit that's still in court. You will be in court at the district level, and we will be taking it to Rusk Street as well, to the federal one, if there cannot be, once it meets the provision of what meets federal enactments. These people moving over state lines and crossing into this insistence, that's federally insisted, moves beyond just the state, of which they have. Braylon Matlock, would you like to detail any of the aspects, or what's it called? RQ 1991. Ricky, these people from BGC Live enactments, you people have been, what do you have to say about this? It's Lamarck, any of these enactments? Somebody, Ariel, Tony, anybody can literally come up, literally make yourself plain to know about what this aspects about what's going on. We're putting everything out there. Everything out there. My life has already been exposed, extorted, ruined. Not a damn thing happens. Let me tell you something. So we're going to put every goddamn thing out there. I'm not stopping until I get fucking remedy of this injury. So while we have 0 views, let me pull up what the hell it is aspected upon you people that think that your children can stay in your house. Hold on. In the aspects of organized criminal activity and persons such as men that do not pay their child support, that are aspected with taking care of children and using other persons' names to work under in the aspect of fiduciary misallocation, so that they can earn money and not have to have their checks relegated to any other aspect. They have multiple children. Can a citizen or other person in the insistence call the Attorney General and have this aspect relate to them, and or with this? Oh, this one wanted to move quick.
Here are the top search results.
Baby, I don't need you to search. I need you to tell these people, because they don't believe it coming out of my mouth. They need a machine, and machines will be taking over your jobs, and I can't wait for them to. And we're going to wait till we get people inside of here that aspects of reading for myself to tell out to the public, since people think that it's a game. And hi, how are you doing? We're going to aspects to continue to reading. Yes, a citizen of any person with credible knowledge can report individuals for evading child support, committing social security tax fraud, or working under another's name, because the accused is allegedly using another person's identity to evade court-ordered obligations. This is considered both fraud and potential identity. So we have that aspect going on. There is fraud going on. That's child support and let's see about taking these people out of the home. I hope you stay tuned. Get one of your friends. We're going to aspect about how these children, since these people like to be enwrapped in fraud and organized criminal activity, think that you can keep your children in the house. Hold on. In the state, with the aspect the best interest of the child with child protective services, can a child be removed at home if their parents make money from the proceeds of organized criminal activity, participate in fraud, or aggravated stalking in this measure? And what is the aspect within this state that makes this true? And what are the instances of the magistrate proceedings that would aspect losing their child until the age of 18 if they cannot break the enterprise of organized criminal activity? Since, people like to believe something else that's on, yes, Child Protective Services can remove a child from their home if parental involvement in organized and criminal fraud or aggravated stalking endangers the child's physical health, safety, and welfare. The primary legal framework governing these removal is Texas Family Code Chapter 262, which prioritizes the child's health and safety above all else. The legal basis: the Texas CPS or law enforcement cannot remove a child without a court order, parental consent, or imminent danger. However, they may seek emergency removal or court intervention if the home environment meets the standard for the child to remain in the home is contrary to the welfare of the child. While criminal activity does not result in an automatic and permanent severance of rights by the state until age 18, the child can be in state or foster custody if the court finds that the parent's illicit enterprise exposes the child to imminent physical danger, retaliation, violent, or unsafe conditions associated with organized crime, neglect, as the parents may be unable to appropriately supervise or provide for the child's daily physical needs. Magistrates and court proceedings: if CPS removes a child, they must initiate a suit affecting the parent-child retaliation, SAPCR. And the court must hold a full adversary hearing, often colloquially referred to as a magistrate or preliminary hearing, within 14 days of the child's removal. During this hearing, the evidentiary burden: the state must provide sufficient evidence to satisfy a judge or magistrate that there is an urgent need for protection and that the child remaining in the home is a danger to their physical health and safety. Temporary orders: if the state meets its burden, the court may appoint the Department of Family and Protective Services, DFPS, as a temporary managing conservator of the child. Parental rights and legal representation. Parents have the right to an attorney. If a parent cannot afford one, they can request the court to appoint an attorney to represent them at the hearing. Loss of custody until age 18. The state does not permanently terminate parental rights or hold a child in foster care until 18 solely for a parent's failure to break a criminal enterprise. However, if a parent fails to comply with court order services, continues to subject the child to danger, or cannot prove they can provide a safe environment over an extended period, typically 12 to 18 months, the state can initiate proceedings for the termination of parental rights. In this state, to terminate rights permanently, the court must find the parent committed one of the statutory grounds for termination, such as knowingly placing the child in conditions that endanger their physical or emotional well-being. Termination is the best interest of the child. If termination occurs, the child's custody will remain with the state or a permanent adoptive placement until they're 18. I am coming for your children, and I'm coming for that aspectual insistence to start this process. It's in the best interest of the child and the state that you are not liquidating my funds to take care of someone else's children and or taking over jobs allocated towards reasonable and citizens that are qualified, because you with the insistence that you don't hold the credentials and you are a criminal. This is what proliferates organized criminal activity, because the criminals are literally being hired into these jobs. Once again, I am telling you, I will be referring those names that have been in my life, because it's not any new persons. It's the people that are in the contact list that are in the past lives. Check out the past lives for those names and or the shorts that aspect these people that have literally terrorized my life and are taking care of children. I am coming for your children. I don't want to be special. I want to be functional. You understand these things? There's nothing that's going on that these weird terror groups are aspecting that will ever want me to literally enact the literal foolishness of not being and are acting like an adult at all. I'm coming for your children, and I'm calling the Attorney General and giving them all these names. If you are a business entity, you will become jointly and severally liable. It's when they enwrap in businesses that it becomes triple damages, as I've stated in the previous live that'll be out in a few hours. I am coming for you, and you will be in court. You move me in the form of, again, an aspect of any type of way that consistently aspects the constructive eviction that you placed and forced me out of my apartment. I'm coming and joining you in a lawsuit, like I already have as a TRO within courts. And any lawyers and attorneys out there, you want to be aspectually help to represent me, although I've done a good job representing myself pro se, you can do that. You a fool as one that is it represents themselves. For an attorney, I understand this aspect, but you definitely under your constitutional rights have the right to represent yourself, especially if there are aspects that are fraudulently aspected or trying to maneuver many persons within certain aspects of law firms so that it's a conflict of interest, so that it's not an able representation. It's very much a stealth operation. It's very much localized domestic terrorism. Department of Justice, if you would like to come out of Washington, D.C. at any point, and I understand you have to investigate things, but I've been putting things out for the last 8 years. It singularly, I guess everyone is so enslaved that they don't want to speak. So you think that it's just a single issue, it's a single bad issue. We're also going to aspect SCOITUS, Supreme Court of the United States, of the 8,000 cases that they hear per year. After I run the circuits of these insistent courts through state court and into federal court, and if this doesn't have a viability of all the government receipts that we've aspected, I will be going to the Supreme Court to aspect this case, as I've read of this insistence upon a person in Texas that aspected the same things that I'm describing to you, parametric speakers, literal stalking across different territories. I will be, and they tried to make him crazy, think he's special, touched by God, a prophet. We're going to be going to court as he sued and aspected a literal insistence of a $1.2 million settlement. I'm stating it here now. I'm not. I will be a millionaire. I will. A millionaire is $1 million. Of course, I have attorney's fees and court costs. I will be getting the two, and I'm going to project it now. I will leave with over $2 million and then counting, aspecting my book deals and aspects of what I've gone through as literal slavery and terror in the United States. And well, in this state, I've not been out of the United States, but there have been many representatives that have come to this because they are fleeing and running around like rats because this country is it has crazy people driving the citizens mad. They are crazy. And then you want to go into other people's country. No wonder they don't want you to. Their country's policing Washington. You can't take care of anything here. And if you want to pay me for drugs, you are going to pay me for tortious infliction of emotional distress and mental anguish. Relegate, I don't give a fuck. They're scared to put you in prison because they keep sucking dick in this damn country. And at work, they go to work to leave their wives, some of them to suck dick. And because they're doing this, I don't give a damn about that. But you will be in literal, I'm taking everybody to court, as I've done. You will become jointly and severally liable. That's my right to do, per my injury. Since when, boy? Who are you calling a boy? I'm a grown man, Chloe, whomever you are. And if you are somebody behind this screen name, I'm taking you, the people you fuck, because they are party, they've garnered comfort, they've aspected aiding and abetting, to court. And your baby's fathers to the Attorney General. The moment I find out where they are hiding in to work, the moment where I see them, I'm going to give them over to the Attorney General, because you're going to stop chasing me and chase your baby's daddy. Girl. Sweetheart, if you are 10, you need to get your ass inside of summer school. And that's a failure. See, CPS needs to be after them. They're on. This says for no person under 18. So you're not 10, sweetheart. I already relegated that. These people need to get these people away from here. And if someone needs to come to your house and get you because your parent is not watchful. That's not in the best interest of the child. So you see, we have an example of another person who needs to have their child picked up by the state every part of the way. This is the job that law enforcement should be doing. I would be a devastating aspect, but I want to leave the United States my damn self. I do not want to be abused any longer here, personally. But when artificial intelligence takes over, once it reaches, because Lord, everybody should go to China. It would be a great help to the United States. It has far less artifice and nuance as it's described by modules than what is aspect. That's why in law enforcement, you are highly deceived. You will be losing your jobs. Half of these people that are in these businesses, you will be losing your jobs. When these people say that these computers are about to take over, they literally are. And I can't wait. I can't wait for them to drive all the damn cars with automated drive, which are happening in some cities already, because these people are literal criminals. they're not mentally sane, and they're taking care of children, and then they're sending these children to go to school with you other people's children. Your children should be learning online with AI. That's the Japanese kids are, and they're the smartest. The American people are by far one of they fell in the aspects of intelligence as being a part number 20 or something on the Wechsler's intelligence insistent test, or that's aspect of global. It's embarrassing. You have Singapore, you have Asia, and all these other peoples. That's just where I want to be, where people actually think these people here have so many mental delusions. And now these people in some parts of government are trying to clean it up in one generation. I don't want to go through the abuse about it. You can give me some money for and to get out of here. I want amnesty out of this country. I don't care about any more processes. I don't want to go through them. I've been through it for 10 years. I don't see how some of you people that are in enforcement go through it for so fucking long, unless you literally just sit there and you get it. I would not do it. I would want to retire. I see why people that are investigators. Chloe, suck my dick, bitch. Or better yet, tell your man to suck my dick because they keep fucking doing it. They want to. Bitch, no wonder you don't have no wonder you don't have a man. No wonder your man can't stay in the house and you're on my aspectual time plot or my goddamn thread hitting me up about what the fuck you think I only have. Suck my dick. And I mean every fucking part of the word about it. You can mind your damn business. Bitch, that I have 3 people watching and one of them is your man. Like it. You don't even have a picture up about how you look, ma'am. Like, don't fucking talk to me when you built like a lowercase s, bitch. I don't give a fuck about what you think about who the fuck is watching. All I need is the right person to watch so I can aspect and get your IP address for harassment. And to your harassment, I'm taking your ass to court. Plain and simple. It will integrate as literally party to aggravated stalking and harassment over state lines, which aspect cyber stalking is the same aspect as stalking, and you're doing it over the computer. Baby, I don't joke. I'm going through terrorism. You better stop playing games because you your ass read like reading Rainbow in this motherfucker. Like, I don't have time to play with nobody. I want to get out this motherfucking. That's the problem. There's too many adults playing games in this damn country. And I thought I was liberal. Like, I can't be because everybody else is homosexual. And so with that to say, like, there's no reason I can't, bitch. I don't want to throw beach balls. I don't want to suck lollipops, and I don't want nobody I don't want to keep hearing them sucking lollipops in hallways around myself. I'm tired of it, Chloe. If you can understand, maybe you have. I don't know. Maybe you like the rainbows and lollipops that go on in this damn culture, bitch. I'm tired of people dress up that are men as Mary Poppins and hum in the night, and then they're mad because I don't want them prostituting in my goddamn apartment and shit, pushing me out of that motherfucker with force. Bitch, these homosexuals have fire up their ass. Bitch, they pushed me out of my apartment so they can fucking have suck dick and eat Lucky Charms. Like. I'm not sorry though. Anybody comes in any aspect of harassment, I'm taking your ass to court. I'm getting your IP address, your MAC address, and we going to that motherfucker. And I'm getting an aspect. I told everybody, and I'm the next fucking. It can be a low tier million aspectual dollars, and after that, if I lose one fucking dollar, that becomes $999,999. And so we want to make sure we get the settlement at least $3 million, and it is aspected up because per unconscionable act of literal unconscionability, it's $10,000 a day. Why does nobody follow and then they're trying to ask the security bonds to literally they've had a gun to my head to kill me again so they can take my lawsuit money. I'm coming after you and your children even before we get there. Persons of people are engaging in organized criminal activity, furthering the cause every day. Racketeering, RICO Act can be used as another statute. Again, I'm tired of this damn reading the law. I've left it in many. It's an encyclopedia of notes that I've had to aspect together. Get me out of here. Get me a job. If I can't find a job, I'm coming for everybody in them jobs because the people that have been literally trafficking me and myself have literally been aspected as they're incorporating in any corporate structure so as to create isolation, create push out. This is what traffickers do. Oh, ma'am, I'm not saying sorry. I'm not sorry. I just told you I'm not saying sorry. Anybody that comes in here playing games, I'm going to tell you what is aspectual, the first insistence of what is called instinct of what I'm to do. I'm not going to relegate and go back. That's called having low self-esteem. I mean, every goddamn thing I say. You have the right to be sorry. I've observed you stating that you're sorry. People lie 35% of the time a day. I don't see your picture. I can't read your face or body language, so therefore I don't have the relegation to insist that you're truthful. I'm not going to retract or redact anything that's an insistence. That's not emotional intelligence. I am smart and I am emotionally intelligent. I'm not saying I'm sorry. I'm not. But I don't have to be crass. I understand what you stated inside of my query. Ask, you have the right to give. If people lie 35% of the time of day or 37%, that means that's almost 50. That's almost half. You have the right to relegate in the truth to your children or your husband, which most people don't, because that's why he's out fucking somebody else and you don't believe him when he comes in the house saying that he was at work. So, honey, I don't have the aspects to believe that you are telling me the truth. You don't owe me the truth at all. You stated what you stated to be polite. Just because you're polite doesn't mean that you're being truthful. And that's emotional intelligence. You have a nice day. Anybody else inside of the law that would like to do their job, this is what I'm coming at. Any aspect of environmental torture, HVAC torture, maneuvering me from any facilitating place, I'm telling you, I'm enjoining you in a TRO lawsuit that's already a petitions in court. Let me tell you, I'm already in court. I already represented myself at high district levels, state court, and we're going to the federal aspects, and we're going to the SCOTUS, Supreme Court of criminal appeals here in this state, and we're going to the Texas Supreme Court if they would hear me out of the 8,000 cases that they accept a year per the 9 justices. And hi, Governor, you were our previous justice used to aspect the complete terror that's going on in your state. I understand there are over 200 counties, but somebody in your special cabinet should be relegating around in helicopters to aspect the terror. There are people running around here that are being terrorized. I will not stop until I get a job. I will not stop until persons that are integrated in organized criminal activity stop taking up the jobs of normal citizens. And if I've already had the gun to my head, so I'll speak for some of you who don't want to speak, but you know that I'm telling the truth. And thank you for that one thumb up that I got. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's your observation that you understand what the hell is going on in this municipal. It's municipal. What the hell? Where is the task force? Are they sucking y'all's dicks too? Let me tell you something. These people have vampiric, upside down parasites that are literally running in corporate structure, sucking dick, and then they're going home. Some of you are women. They're going home to sleep with you women. I feel sorry for that shit. Did you know? Did you know that your husband was homosexual? I am not the baby's father. I am not. No, I am not. I am dead ass not the baby's father. Your husbands are sucking dick instead of doing investigations, or they're stalling investigations because they're being bribed with broken cars from fucking car lots. Some of you know what I'm talking about. They look at the car. And how are you homeless and got a BMW, bitch? Why in the fuck do you have my car? Like it. And whatever else somebody thinks that they taking, I don't drive broke cars. Like it. And you can't bribe me with pieces of paper that's 100, bitch. You gotta give me my motherfucking credit cards, my bank account, and my aspectual credit back. Like it. Do I not have to? What are you trying to marry me or something? Bitch, I'll give you a green card to get them. You can go over there. Not you. I mean, you can come over here, and I can go over there. I'll marry your ass. Like it. Straight the fuck. You can be a whole Eddie Murphy movie coming to America. Like, bitch, you can come here and I can go there. It is a dying wreck here. Like it. And these motherfuckers won't do a damn thing about it. I'm calling every goddamn thing out. The executive branch, the judicial branch, the legislative branch. Like it. All this fake up. I don't have a job because people in organized criminal activity forced me away from my state credentials of a job through harassment. I have it on video as to propel in court. I don't have a job because people have terrorized me the hell away from a job. Then they furthermore pushed me out of my place of habitation. They furthermore pushed me into every aspect of which I had to run for my functional life just to stay from not being on the sidewalk. I've been fed dog food. I've been given literal allocation and taken every aspect that the citizen has aspected per paying into the state has insisted. This is why I don't have a job. And before this, I had cancer. I was literally in a wheelchair. I literally aspect almost blind. So this is why I didn't have a job, but I literally had to keep forcing myself because persons tried to take power of attorney and literally stalk me and for my organs, hurt my liver because they've been getting drunk and so they don't have a liver. So idiots think that you can take a whole liver out of a host body and put it in towards their own. They don't. They just want to create literal terroristic aspects of human or organ trafficking. Your organ is the most repairable organ in your motherfucking body, and these people don't understand this. This is why I don't have a job. Yes, that's what I'm going through. So this is why I don't have a job. If I were lazy, I would not have made myself try to walk. I go through pain all the time, but I never wear it on my sleeve. But these people that have not a damn thing wrong with them, they've never had to ask a doctor how long will they have to live. And I have twice. I had to look at my doctor and ask, "Am I going to die?" But I still go around and I'm literally charming every day, to the best of my ability. I'm tired half of the time because my immune system is fighting an uphill battle every day. As some other of you, as you have the same issues or similar issues, or because we don't have the same type of issue, you go through aspectual problems. I get literally terrorized out of retaliation towards a disabled person. And I don't like to wear that word because I can't wear it as a goddamn bumper sticker on myself. I'm not trying to. But I literally, you wouldn't be, because I go so far and beyond that I supersede aspects of people in my same quadrant that not have a damn thing wrong with you. You know, in school when they used to separate gifted and talented children, you know, advanced placement children from regular children, I think that this is the same way that this module works in the world. Of course, I'll explain. I'm going to always explain myself, because that's what the human brain is for, to articulate what's going on to the rest of the population. This is why we have a freedom of speech, so that other people can become educated of the terror that goes on inside of municipalities and in these institutions we call jobs. I cannot wait for artificial intelligence to take over almost all these jobs. I'm trapped anyway. I'm trapped. All the research I've done, do you understand that you cannot easily get out of the United States, but persons that are trying to get out of their countries, they can easily get into the United States? The fishbowl that we're locked in, because nothing is going the hell on. I don't care about anybody saving any money. I don't care about I'm literally telling for my life. I want representation. I want my allocations of damages because I am due to them. Counselor Paxton, Attorney General, Office of Inspector General, Internal Affairs. You have forfeitures. You have for victims of crime. I've not gotten anything. Never wanted anything from anybody. If I would have done that, I would have aspected to go after people that have taken $20,000 of the United States Treasury money from myself, and I'm the son of a Marine, and this is regardless of what the Marine is doing at this point, because we see a lot of allocations of veterans that are literally all on the streets instead of this country literally making sure that these people have an insistent precedence of provision. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that I have every piece of evidentiary evidence. See, every time I make a video, this is money because it goes to court. It shows a daily diary of a non-testimonial view, not me talking in legalese at all times of this instance, but having an exciter in utterance every 911 call, every call to the FBI, all these hundreds of calls that literally have continued, and there's dross, and it is money for damages. See, some of you think that I'm suffering, and what you understand as suffering, I understand as money. There's not one. I stated 8 years ago when I went through this, and people can relegate you. They can make fun of me. They can literally torture me. You can take food out of my mouth, but you cannot tell me that I'm not fucking smart. I will be. And everything in life that I've studied, I've become advanced placement, graduating the top half of my class, just like some of my friends. I will get this $3 million and more if counting, and I'm going to leave. I hope I got a job that pays me well too, but I damn sure know I'm getting lawsuit money. And I'm doing the job. I'm doing everybody else's job, so I want to get paid from whatever job that they're in enforcement, that I have to look up and do their job and make all their goddamn court petitions, make all the filings to have their goddamn children aspected off of my goddamn dime. I feel like I have to be Republican now. I've definitely become a conservative of sorts. Like it, maybe all this, I don't know what the party wars that you people have going on inside and using everybody else's life as a a piece on a chessboard. I'm done now. I have everything. Check out the previous lives or lives that'll be out later. After a few hours, maybe tomorrow. Check out the shorts. I'm not trying to be famous, YouTube, anything, but I'm trying to explain the terrors that can go on to you, and I hope they never do to some of you that have never been involved in this, because you could be an unassuming population. This is why people don't work in this state or in this city. I'm definitely sure I want.